Hello and welcome, friends, back to our Ackdarian highest difficulty, highest aggression game. We have to have a little chat here about this episode. This episode is a mess. I wasn't sure at first whether or not I was going to tell anyone what happened or if I was going to try to cut around it, but upon actually trying to edit it, cutting around it is really, really hard. For some reason, in this version of the game, I have had the most crashes I've ever had in the game before. In particular, all of a sudden, as soon as I started doing something really complex, which was an endgame war, I was crashing very, very, very frequently. I have had to do as best I can to patch together footage of how we get to point A to point B, because there are chunks of this that I had to do 3 or 4 times to be able to actually get them saved, which means small outcomes like the exact number of stations or troops that were killed or ships that were killed, or even in cases the position of ships in the enemy armies, which would change from replay to replay because they would just do different things. It is very variable. So this is I'm going to try to put the narrative of the war together as best I can as a video, keep as much of the original voiceover in, except in the places where I'm simply just complaining about how awful it is that I'm crashing so much, and try to give you guys, or at least I have tried to give you guys, the best episode I can make of this. I thought about replaying the whole section over again, but doing so just did not get me any better results. Hopefully this changes soon, but it won't be soon enough to put this episode out, so we're just going to have to put up with this sadly patchwork episode. Alright, let's begin. And our fleets are back gathering. So here's another fleet of theirs. It is their... that's not their fleet. Nope, that's not their fleet. That is an Ikaru fleet. We are not at war with the Ikaru. We are not at war with the Ikaru. We are not at war with the Ikaru. Speak with them, negotiate a deal, grab all of their bases. Then we want to overpay them for them to make them neutral with us so that they don't decide to do something crazy. Like attack us when we're not doing anything that's harmful to them. That we are attacking a base of theirs, that an enemy of theirs. This is bad. This is the strong... Oh no, that's still them. That's not... Again, I keep saying the light green and thinking, oh my god, we're dying because there's 100,000 fleet. That's equal to one of our fleet strengths. And we're trying to... Can you repair, please? Where's this repair taking place? Please tell me it's close. I don't want that because we pushed it twice. 4 is coming in. 5 is refueling its smuggler's nest, so it's coming in. Alright, so here we are. Our fleets are finally gathering for our basically our combined assault here. We have the 4th fleet about to come in, the 5th fleet is in position, and the 7th fleet is in position. All of the 7th fleet's replacement ships that were built in the core have finally reached us. So we are going to select all these ships once all the stragglers seem to be in. And then we are going to use them to attack this colony right here. Right, so we got tons of ships here. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to say on this colony, like that shouldn't just be one ship, right? That should be everybody. It'd be hilarious if the fuel tanker goes on its own, even though I have them all selected. That would be... the word for that would be surprising. Like, I'd be very surprised. 9th Fleet, could you, 9th Fleet, could you do me a favor, 9th Fleet? Could you, attack this base? No, attack this planet? No. Yeah, but could you prepare first? And then 1st Fleet, could you attack this planet but prepare first? I hope they don't run off to the middle of nowhere before doing this. Like, I hope they're able to understand that we don't want them to go to, like, the moon, the other side of the universe, right? Okay, so we have, what fleets are here? We have the 7th fleet. Where is this? This is the 8th fleet. The 8th and the 6th fleet are repairing here. All right, I'm gonna actually take one of those 2 fleets, probably the 6th fleet. I'm gonna change it so that it's repairing here. There you go. That's where you're gonna stay now. And if we go up here, we can see that these fleets are coming in for this attack. We're going to take you, 4th fleet. You've decided to refuel. I don't know what that's about. Okay, that's fine. What's happening here? The 7th fleet is doing an attack run. The 4th... Again, it's the 4th fleet, so it needs to come in here and it needs to attack this. And then let's get out there again and see what fleet this is. So the 7th fleet. 7th fleet needs a refresh. The 8th fleet, don't know where it's going. So starting at the top. 4th fleet is going in. 5th fleet is in. 6th fleet is moving stations. 7th fleet is in. 8th fleet is defending that system. So let's do this. Okay, this is an incoming fleet. Where? Show this to me. Here, what kind of fleet is it? It's not a fleet at all. It's literally 2 ships. It's 2 ships attacking a spaceport. I don't know how that's going to go. I'm honestly not sure. Let's again look. What fleet is this? This is the 9th fleet. This is the 1st fleet. The 5th fleet. Still coming in, but no, it's not. It stopped attacking because we destroyed the station we targeted, which means we need to find it a new target. And moving is suitable, because moving is something you can't cancel. You silly bugger. You're going to need to refresh ships again. And you can actually withdraw from the combat and repair. We're also going to have the 1st fleet adding its strength soon. See what's going on back here. So this is a transport fleet. Let's come in here. 8th fleet, attack this immediately, please. No, not 7th fleet. 7th fleet is repairing. 8th fleet. 8th fleet, attack, please. Please attack your 8th fleet. Thank you. You're wonderful. Go and do it. Be there fast, too. Like, zip, zip, zip. You need to be there, like, right on top of this. You need to be there so fast that they have to flee immediately. Like, there cannot be any doubt in their mind that that fleet will be wasted if they don't flee. Good job, 8th fleet. You've driven them out system, which is great. They're going to attack when they can. Fleet 1 is in place, but we do not want it to actually begin an attack run, because that would just be a waste of its troops. Instead, we want it to hug the planet. The 2 fleets that we have in system here are the 4th fleet. Please attack this. And the 5th fleet. Please attack this. Thank you. You guys' job is to run defense on the 1st fleet because it contains the transports. We are still waiting for the 8th fleet to show up before we actually do the run. It's an incoming fleet detected. Gotta show me. Okay, you're there. We need to identify the positions of those 2 other fleets because they will continue to try to land stuff. And it is our job to prevent that. So one of them is, there is a fleet here, which is a combat fleet. It contains fuel and other things. Let's see. This fleet here is can just attack it. Wait. What is this fleet? This is the 7th fleet coming in. What is this? What are these ships? We don't know. Scrap that. I believe that's this fleet about to attack there. The 6th fleet is there in repair mode. So actually, we're going to change what we do with this fleet here. We're going to instead put it back on defense of this planet. Because that fleet should hit the 6th fleet. Should hit the 6th fleet. And then let's go over to the 5th fleet. Oops. Here, so we can get good range on this. You are refueling. You can cancel your fuel and just come. You have enough fuel now. 5th fleet. It's 4th fleet. Please, nope. Attack that. And also you attack that. 1st fleet. Hug the planet. Good. These wars, they're so awful. It's so very, very micro-y. It's fun at times, but it's very difficult to have these work in a way that isn't just forever time. We got this 13th invasion fleet stuff on this planet, because of course it is. Of course it literally is. This has got to be the closest, so please attack this. Don't prepare, just go. It makes it difficult, all these attacks everywhere. It makes it hard. I would love it if we could kill more of these guys before they flee. It would be nice. Because every time we kill them, these attacks become less useful in the future. They're literally going to land on this planet in spite of the fact it's going to destroy all of the ships in space. That is... the word I want to use for that is absurd. Like, there's no way. That doesn't make any sense from a strategic standpoint. They're just letting their troop transports die. And then not only that, but they're pulling them back into space. Like, is that happening? Are they really doing that? Like, I almost want to call this fleet off just so that they actually successfully pull those into space so we can kill them. Good on you guys for pulling your guys back out, I guess. Is that what you want? Is that really what you want? Because we... Okay. And 1st fleet is, I don't know, someplace in the void. The 1st fleet is here. The 2nd fleet is with them. So please... that's not the 2nd fleet, that's the 9th fleet, but whatever. Please take this. So we gotta give them a small garrison. Like 3 guys, just so they don't immediately assume that we've abandoned them, and then we need to load troops. Like, I don't know what these guys are doing. Are you guys doing it or are you not doing it? Are you pulling them off or what? Is this happening or are you leaving? You're not pulling them off. So why is it showing you pulling them off? Is that a thing you thought? I don't know what just happened there. Like, the fact that happened is really bothersome to me. Like, I don't know what's happening there. Like, these are empty troop transports now. Are they... What? What are you doing? Like, Like, I just want to kill these troop transports. We'll just take this back, right? Where's 1 and 2? Are they full yet? They are full again, which is great. So now we are going to progress. The fleets they leave behind, the fleet they left, the planet of mine that they conquered is meaningless. Like, it's meaningful in that we will not end this war until we've fully retaken it, but it's meaningless for the purposes of this battle. So now we need to take our 5th fleet and tell them to attack here without preparing, and the 4th fleet, tell them to attack here without preparing, and the 1st fleet can move to here. The actual 1st fleet can move to here. Just fine. This is good. We are winning. Transport their major army on my planet, which is perfectly fine. Part of me just wants to bomb it into to dust. In fact, I hate bombing my own planets. But I'll have a choice. We are going to... Oh, I can't do it in case it makes the Ikaru attack me. It's fine. This fleet can remain where it is. Please refresh your missing numbers. So go through. Everybody who's missing ships should refresh them so they get sent to them. Good. You don't get to leave, though. That's silly. Why would you think you got to leave? Go 1. Put it here. Go there. And then once they're all pretty clustered, which they seem to be doing just fine with, we go, please attack, don't prepare. Please attack, don't prepare. Again, we should have, I don't know, still about 8,000, 9,000 strength here. Seven. That's another colony conquered. Okay, now we look at this planet. How does it feel about being under us instead of them? It's not very happy. Let's see what we can do about that. Let's put this on manual and drop them all the way to the bottom of taxation. So this planet, look at it again. Pretty happy. So grab these guys and tell them to load the troops. And go down here. Look at this. Make you. Probably should actually be garrisoning troops that are not fully refilled. So you can load. Not guard. Load. Good, 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 good. Now this is next. So just again, the same thing. We do this systematically, one planet at a time. Okay, is it attacking them, trying to get their troops back? Because I'm cool with that. Like whatever they send here to try to get troops back, I would love to destroy. Right? Like that's fine by me. This fleet needs to refurbish, refill, and continue to destroy. I think attack fleet number 6 is going to guard this planet now. Can't. It's weird that... Oh, it's blockade. It's blockade when it's not your planet anymore. Okay, and then fleet 7 here. Pop up. Tell them that, hey guys, I would like for you to also guard this planet. I should say blockade. Get in here and blockade, please. A fleet, there's like a fleet coming there. Did they take another one of my planets? It's just a thing you have to deal with when they attack you like this and you've had a long build up and you're so far behind. You just can't build the troops you need to prevent them from doing these little attacks. I should have defensive bases, but there's just no materials in the Empire to build them with yet. That they take a tiny amount of they take planets with the tiny number of troops they have left. I'm just gonna have to do a clearing afterwards, like once we've got them down to the point where they can't refresh. So we're just like 1 or 2 worlds away from that. Once we've done that, we will we'll just go back and take our planets back. I mean, it's what's gonna have to happen, right? There's no two ways about it. It's just the way these wars turn out. Could you attack this planet, please? Could you attack this planet, please? Oh, they're pretty strong here. This is the strongest planet we've had to take so far. I feel like their troops aren't landing, which I hate when it happens, but it's a thing that happens, so I think these troops are going to have to be left here, and then I'm going to have to find more someplace. So let's do a colony scan. That right there. That is something we did on purpose, so we're going to take Fleet 1. Wait. let's go back to that planet. So we're going to click on this planet. We're going to go to Fleet 1, and we're going to tell them 9. We're going to tell them to repair here. And then we're going to take this one, and we're going to tell them to repair here. And both fleets are going to refresh their missing people. Very, very close. I think we win it, but I don't know if we can stop rebellions afterwards. Oh, no. Dismiss immediately. We need to go to the planet. We need to look at it and say, stop everybody. This is a planet. We understand what planets are for. Build this. Immediately put them on manual and lower their taxes to 0 so that they're happier. That should keep them under control until we can do more about them. They should have basically nothing. Like, they should have almost no star bases left. Right, we got this here, which is super annoying. So we need our strongest fleets in this at this time to go in here and attack this. We need another fleet in support of them, though, that's in a good condition. That's 6, that's 7. 7, you need to rebuild. You have got to also attack this. Please. Another costly battle, but our system, our setup is really helping us a lot. The reason I keep refreshing my ships is because most of my star bases are back in the core and they can send the ships forward. And while I'm doing other things, the ships in the fleets that are falling back to repair are being replaced and sent forward by the further planets, which these guys have no access to. At least no realistic access to. Okay. Top up, please. Top up, please. Both of you refuel and repair. Accept that. We do have to manage this, though, because they will probably try to counter raid one of these, like counterattack one of these, because it's the logical thing to do. What is this? Oh, that's where that fleet went. So we are looking for the 2 fleets that are up here to attack it. And then attack it. Okay, so the 5th fleet has some guys, some targets that they should be able to attack. Oh, that's the 4th fleet. So we should be able to attack them in system. The 5th fleet is also still here. I'm going to actually send the 5th fleet to this planet, I think. So the 5th fleet is on 6. So we're going to send them to guard that planet. Okay, so this war is costing us a lot, but making us a lot. And everything is everything all the time. Okay. So we gotta attack the front here. We gotta turn them off, because if we don't turn them off, they'll take the planet back. Good. Good, 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 good. What is happening to your partner fleet? You're the 5th fleet, so the 4th fleet is your partner fleet. What is happening here? Nothing. I think they cleared what was here. They cleared what was here, which is good. Okay, 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 okay. Let's look at this. Where are you? What did you do? Your job was to fuel. This is not a place where you can fuel? What are you doing? Okay, so this situation is wild still. We have so much going on still. I gotta go to this planet. Okay, so we are here. We're going to load troops. We're going to load troops. Don't know what we've got here to pick up, but hopefully it'll be enough. We gotta... I think we finally pushed them to the position where it's not realistically possible for them to resist us, but we need to still keep checking. Because if fleets appear back here, we'll have a problem, because we can't do anything about them. And it's essential that we take these 2 planets back before we agree to peace. They have a bunch of trash fleets in here. I don't even know if I'm gonna bother to take their capital. This war has been going on for so long. So much fighting and so much crashing. So much crashing and so much fighting. Oh god. Well, you know, gotta do it. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. So now we're gonna have to be loading troops that these fleets are ready again. But we need to make sure before we do that that this planet has something garrisoned on it. Okay. And then we will load the troops here. This war is going okay. Certainly doesn't feel well executed, but it does feel like we're going to inevitably win. Good. I want to set them to befriend because I do not want us to accidentally attack them. I want to prevent that from happening because we can attack them and they can attack us, and sometimes when they come in and visit systems, they'll get the wrong idea. Some general will make a foolish decision thinking that he's doing service to our empire, and he will cause terrible destruction that cannot be undone. Because they will terribly destroy us, and that cannot be undone. Still guys being picked up here. Where is this? Okay. Starting to feel more and more managed. Yeah, about 3,000 on you, so we're going to send you over to grab this planet because this planet has less troops on it. What I really want to avoid here is having to bombard my own worlds, but I will if I must. Should be able to take this easily. They're going to go and load. We need to watch the southern sector to make sure that there's no more attacks down there. And then we have to ask the final question, which is, are we going to attack their capital? My answer right now is no. But once these fleets back here are looking restabilized, I may decide to have them attack to see if we can clear the defenses around his planet. Speed this back up a little bit. Oh wait, no, that's not what I want to do at all. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, so who's attacking where? The fleet coming in here. And the fleet there, okay. Are the 4th and 5th fleets both back here still? It looks like it. Okay. So we're going to make an attack on his home world as soon as we can make it happen. I know I've been so indecisive about whether or not I'm going to take his capital, but I just want this war done forever. He could keep that tiny planet in Ikaru territory. That's fine. Clear all of these out. Okay, you have the strength you need. Now you're going to come over here. It has like 700 on it. Okay. I wonder where their troops are at, because they're going to sneak them someplace and use them to attack me. If this doesn't happen fast enough, that's empty now. I don't know what's happening here. What's on this planet? Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was. This is probably doable. Okay. The big question is, can we take his capital? Of course, letting them engage directly was a mistake because I didn't circle drop, which is going to diminish the actual real strength of my troops. That's fine. We're now immediately going to go to this planet. They have been liberated. They like me a lot. We need to immediately have this fleet here. It needs to load its troops. Okay. And then this fleet that's got out to here needs to load its troops. I think I might have like destroyed so much of their stuff that they don't really have a plan for me anymore. And then let's look at the last three fleets. This is 6, 7, 8. All right, we're going to take 6, 7, and 8, and we are going to send 6 to here, 7 to here, and finally we're going to send 8 to here, and we're going to have them simultaneously attack to try to destroy his homeworld defenses. A great deal of my problems in this war is that I tried to attack his home system really haphazardly right at the beginning, and it caused lots of problems. That was actually in last video. It's where the 7th fleet got taken apart and he lost some space stations. I should have gathered at a neutral point like I am here and attacked all at once, but instead I let my fleets go in one at a time, and it took some stuff down, but it really meant that I had to rebuild fleets in the middle of a war, which is never good, even when you have a rebuilding advantage like I do from having these two sectors. And it looks like he hasn't replaced what we destroyed at the beginning, because he's been building fleets and ships to try to keep us from taking him out of the game. Maybe stay where they are for now. I'm hoping that the attack on his capital will draw the remainder of his loose fleets together so that we can actually kill them, so they stop making their little weird assaults everywhere. It's about, I think, because they're probably missing ships, but it's probably about 250,000 strength worth of fleet here. And we are, of course, hitting the sun first because we want this to be a managed attack, and being lazy early on in this combat is one of the things that made me not do as well at the start as I should have done. Let's pause. Attack. They should jump in all at once because we gathered them first. I don't think there's much chance that what's around this planet can stop this much stuff. Let's attack this. I'm not seeing as many attacks from him as I was previously. So of course there's going to be a casualty-ridden fight. Go kill what's on the other side now. This should effectively put him out of the game. The hardest thing is going to be the troops on the planet, which we're going to probably just have to accept that people are going to hate us for bombarding out. That's just really the way it's got to be. Okay, let's tell these fleets, these are the end fleets, right? Yeah, so let's tell them to blockade, blockade, and blockade. And then we want to go to fleet 1. They both here? We're all here, I think. We're all here, so we're going to take you guys. And we're going to have you attack this fleet that is surrounding this planet. They're actually pulling off the troops, most likely because they're afraid of what's going to happen on their main planet. They're trying to get him into space. That is actually probably a mistake, which thankfully I get to actually profit from their mistakes for once. Because loading those guys up is just not going to be the right thing for them to have done, because we're going to kill them in space. Which actually makes them less effective than killing them on the planet. Good. Now Attack. Attack. Still have our blockade here. We're still protecting the southern part. I think he's trying to gather troops together for an attack, maybe to stop me from killing this. I'm not sure. We need new research projects. At least it wasn't as long this time as last time. That means we finished the ship technologies all the way to the end, so we're just gonna do this. And I think we're gonna go up here and hit this. Interesting that we got these for free, even though they were not what we were going after. We're gonna go down phasers, like we planned to, and then we'll do another push towards. We're gonna do another push towards economy next. So this war, I wouldn't say I think it went well. Rather, I'll say it could have went worse. There's definitely a part in the middle there where I was having a really hard time managing all the guys that I had to move around. And having to play sections over again because of crashes didn't help either. In the end, we've done well. We're going to clear out an opponent and we're going to take over a bunch of space. Which is really what we need. Oh, where's the... They have a fleet actually coming in. Like several of them, so let's just look. Yeah, I don't... Let's... Okay, what's this? This is a fleet up here. This is a 70,000 strong fleet. I don't know what it's doing. I honestly do not know what it's doing. I didn't see any transports though. So that's probably good for us. Okay, let's grab these guys. And this is a huge amount of ground forces, so I think what we're gonna have to do is bombard, even though people hate it. These people are super important to be on our side, so we want to offer treaty. No, not offer treaty. We're just gonna send them a gift, because we're super rich. This is basically a bombardment bribe. But then we're gonna switch them from conquer to befriend? Yes. That's not a permanent state, but it will hopefully work out for us. Is anybody still bombarding here? I don't want them to be if they are. What is this? 6th Fleet attacking this, okay. So now we've done the bombard. We don't want it to happen anymore. We don't need it to happen anymore. There we go. Let's look. 1 and 2. We're waiting for these fleets to come in. When they come in, we'll land on the planet. They should get here pretty fast. Are there transports in this fleet? I hope not. Oh, I hope not. Are there transports in this fleet? Does not look like it. So I think we have effectively put an end to their messing. I apologize to everybody who watches this video if it ends up being unclear or strange. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I didn't perform very well at the beginning of this war, and it was completely exasperated by the fact that I was getting a lot of crashes. I know I've mentioned it in the video before. I don't usually talk about it when I get crashes, but I've never had an experience like this before where I've had to replay whole sections. For the most part, I've tried to make it seem like a continuous battle, but some of these fights I did like 3 times. So yeah, I mean, what can you say? I love this game. It's been really great. A new patch just came out, and there's always problems with a game with a new patch, but it has a small development team, and I wish them only love and luck, but this has been a hard war. And this is going to be the end of them and the end of this. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Jesus, this war was hard. I am going to immediately talk to them. And basically it is, do you want to continue to exist? Because if you want to continue to exist, you need to give me everything. Give me my general back too. Like everything, 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 and this is, thank you for watching. And then we're gonna take advantage of the fact that we are, you can have all your dudes back. That's where we're gonna start. You can have our galaxy map, and they will likely accept it, and then we will give you 100,000 credits. What do you think of this deal? The game is going to freeze on the deal. There it is. There it is. Just as the final outro bit, we have conquered the Ackdarians. They are completely conquered. We will worry about managing our stations, our new planets, and everything else afterwards. Our empire is enormous. The only world that they still have is this one that they've been fighting over these guys with. That's a lot of useful territory we've taken, and hopefully we can make these planets profitable real fast. So much money from so much time spent just running out the clock. And I hope to see you again next time that we are here playing with our Ackdarian et al. Empire. This was a feat. The fact we bought all of their stations as a war reparation is going to be huge, by the way, for our economic future. What's our science look like now? I mean, we'd be 5,000 if we weren't in war debt. All right, I'll see you next time.